Hey everyone, it's Amy and Rhett out here in Idaho, and we're just out here going to talk to you today about our experience with the Kiierr hat. We've both used it, and we both have noticed hair regrowth with it, and it's been so nice to be able to have something that we can recommend to people. I purchased it. It just wasn't given to me, so I'm a real believer in it. Rhett, it's my son, who's been losing his hair around 21-ish. He noticed him thinning, and so I recommended him using my hat, and so he's been using it too. And what do you think, Rhett? Have you noticed regrowth or hair regrowth or what?
You know, I really have. So a little bit of a background on my experience with this. So like my mom mentioned, I was probably 21 when I started losing my hair. Started when I was out in Virginia doing door-to-door sales. And I would come home and notice that I was losing a lot of my hair. And that was really weird to me since I'd never had any signs of hair loss before.
And I think you also were a little self-conscious about it too, because he started thinning out and he'd come home and he's like, oh my gosh. And then he'd get more freaked out. And so this was just, I think, something to help.
Yeah, absolutely. And we tried a bunch of different things. My wife bought, the hair growth shampoo, a lot of like different types of pills and growth hormone type treatments. And, nothing really seemed to be working very well. It wasn't until I started using the Kiierr hat that I started to see my hair thicken, and my hair loss stopped completely. I wasn't seeing hairs, falling out.
Well, that's the one thing I think you told me, is that your hair wasn't falling out like in the shower, or like when you go to rub your head, it wasn't falling out like it was.
Yeah, and that was huge, because it had just been a constant, cycle of continual hair loss. And, my wife tells me she loves my hair, and so losing it was not a fun experience. So,
and I think it's still, I was blessed with thin hair, and so we have thinner hair in our family. However, it's just not as thin as it was, especially right up in here. And that's kind of, I think with me too, it's more of the thinness on top of the scalp that I've noticed is thicker and not falling out as much.
Right.
So anyway, and how long have you been doing it? Almost a year?
Yeah,
now?
Almost a year now. And
has it been a pain though to do it?
It really hasn't. My dad and I, we go to the gym every morning, and then I come back home to my parents' house, do the hat for 30 minutes, and then I'm done. For the rest of the day, I can just do whatever I need to.
Is it every other day?
Yes, every other day is what I do.
Does it feel kind of hot when you put it on, or tingly?
No. Well, you'll get a tingle sensation, and I think that's just the sign that it's actually attacking the hair follicles.
Yeah, I think he feels like it's working when it's kind of feels a little tingly on top.
Yeah.
So, but not hot.
No, not at all.
So we've had a great experience with it. We've both noticed hair regrowth. It's something that we'll continue to, I think, do probably forever. It's one of those things where I think if you stop doing it, probably, it's just what it is. And it's easy to wear because it's not like it's not too bad looking, and you can walk around doing anything, so it's not a bad thing. So
you'll get the occasional criticism from the siblings.
They
and
mostly just make fun of him, so
I
just wait till they're 21 and they start to lose their hair.
I take pride though, because I get to keep my hair, unlike my father who lost all of his. So I'm just grateful that I get to retain my hair.
I think he thinks bald's in, which it is kind of. So anyway, but not when you're 21.
No, absolutely not.
So anyway, take it from us, mother and son. We are using the Kiierr hat. We're sharing it, and we actually enjoy it, and we think it really works. So try it. Thanks, guys.